Hi boys and girls, welcome to math. This week in math we're learning about addition and writing addition sentences. So now I'm going to show you a picture here of a floor, and I'm going to put some mice on the floor. And I'm going to ask you if this would scare you if you saw this in the morning. If you saw mice on the floor, probably would, right? I'm going to put some mice right over here. I'm going to put 1, 2, 3 brown mice. How about 4? Let's put 4. Imagine you woke up, you brushed your teeth, you're getting ready for school, or just ready to leave the house with your parents, and you looked and you saw 4 mice, but you didn't only see 4 brown mice, you also saw 1, 2 white mice. Oh my goodness. Boys and girls, that would be crazy. Now, let me ask you something. How would we write this as an addition sentence? Well, first of all, what would you do if you saw these mice? You'd probably run that way, right? If they're standing over here, you probably go that way. If you're standing over here, you probably go that way, right? You'd say, Mom, Dad, there's mice in the house. Well, thankfully, you're not going to see these mice in your house, but that would be really crazy. Boys and girls, let's write an addition sentence about these mice, okay? So how many mice do we have here? How many brown mice? We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and write 4. Okay, and then how many white mice? 1 and 2. We subitized that. I counted it, but I know you subitized it. There we go. So we have 4 brown mice, 2 white mice. Okay, so how can we write that as an addition sentence? We could say 4 plus 2, or 4 and 2. That's a really crooked plus. But there we go, a little bit better. Kind of looks like a cactus, doesn't it? But it's just a line down and a line across. 4 plus 2, or 4 and 2, equals, I'm going to put the equal sign. Another way to say equals is the same as, how many is that total? What's the total amount? Remember we talked about total? All of it. Total is all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 2 is the same as 6. 4 and 2 equals 6. There's different ways to say that, and they all mean the same thing. This group and this group is a total of 6. Okay, boys and girls, let me ask you a question. What would happen if I move the mice around? So let me do that. For instance, I'm going to put this guy over here, and this guy over here, and these guys over here. Okay. So now it looks a little different. Now they're coming kind of in a V. Would this still scare you in the morning? Probably, right? You still run. It doesn't matter whether the white mice are over here and the brown mice are over there, or vice versa, or if it's like this. This would be crazy to see in the morning. But now what happens to my addition sentence? What happens to that? I need to change it, don't I? So let me erase a couple things here. I'm going to erase it, and I'm going to do the plus sign a little bit better than I did. Now, how many white mice? Still 2, right? But they're over here. So I'm going to write it over here. And then how many brown mice? 4 still. And then I'm going to put that plus sign right in the middle. Okay. Now, do I need to change this? I need to change this, right? So let me go ahead and get this in. Wait a minute. Do I need to change this number? Wait, let's count it. 1, 2. The total is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, but I moved the mice around. So how can the number be the same? Oh, I see, boys and girls. So whether the white mice are here and the brown mice are there, or the white mice are here, the brown mice are there, it doesn't matter. The number is still the same, no matter what order these 2 numbers are in. The total is always 6. See that? So there's 2 different ways I can do this addition sentence. 2 plus 4 equals 6, or 4 plus 2 equals 6. It's still a total of 6. All right. So now, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and go to this domino here. Now, you see, I don't know if you like playing with dominoes. I used to love stacking these things up when I was a kid, knocking them all down, making a really fun thing to watch. And this domino has how many pieces on, or how many dots on this side? That's 4. Let me make sure I have my pencil ready. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then 1, how many on this side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how would I write this addition sentence? I would write 4 plus 6. Let me do the plus sign. Or 4 and 6. That plus means you're adding one group to another, or one thing to another, equals how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Now, let me ask you, boys and girls, how else could I show this addition sentence? What could I change and still make it 10? How about this? 6 plus, plus what? 6 plus what? 6 plus 4 equals what? 10. It's still 10. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do my best to draw that here. A little tricky to draw online, but I'm going to put a domino. Oh no, it's a lumpy domino. Wow, looks like a big piece of bread. I'm going to put a line in the middle. And I have 4 on this side, but this time I'm going to put 1, 2, marks. I have the marks, but you get the idea. 3 and 4. And then this side has 6, so I'm going to put 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't really do the dots. 6. So 6 on this side, 4 on this side equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Either way that you put them, the total is still 10. Now, we're going to be working in our Stepping Stones book, and we're going to be working with some, they look like dominoes. There's pictures of dominoes as this loads up. And we are on page 131 of Stepping Stones, 131. And let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit on the top here. And I'm going to make sure that I have my pencil ready. So we're basically writing the 2 different addition sentences for each domino. These are called turnaround facts, boys and girls. So if you have the 2 here, 2 here and the 5 here, and then you turn them around, and you have the 5 here and the 2 there, that's why it's called a turnaround fact. You can turn around these numbers, and it's still the same total. So I have 2 plus 5 equals, well, let's do that. Let's trace that. 2, you can probably trace better on your book there. Plus 5 equals how many? What's the total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? And then the turnaround the other way would be 5 plus 2 equals how many? Can you tell me right now without us counting? How many that would be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's still 7. Whether you write this way or that way. Let's do the next one. How many is here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably supersize that. Okay, and how about on the other side of the domino? Supersize that. 1. What's the total? Can you do it now without us counting? Let's go ahead and count. If you can't do it, no problem. Let's go ahead and learn together. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. There's 5. Now, let's do the turnaround of that, okay? Do it the other way. Put the 1 over here. Then put the 4 over here. Boys and girls, what is the total? It's still 5. Another way to show that is if I start counting, it's 1 plus 4 equals 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See that? All right, boys and girls. Now, for the last 4, go ahead and do them on your own. Write them first, as it's shown here, and then turn the numbers around, these 2 numbers around. And the total is always going to be the same. All right, boys and girls, thank you for joining me today for math.